Hey Cavernites, this is Jono again. Today I'm going to be checking out another VR game. This time it's VR Dungeon Night. This is a dungeon crawling game in VR, of course. And right now I'm just in like the central hub area. It's this castle type zone where there's a lot of different doors to access. But yeah, the basic idea of this game before we head in, it's basically you just, like I said, it's a dungeon crawler, so I'm going to be going through randomized dungeons, using different weapons, killing monsters, finding treasure, etc. But we'll see more as we play. But first of all, as you can see here, we have a options room. I won't go in there, but yeah, I can change different locomotion options. There's different locomotion options. There's a teleport, which you can see I'm using right now. There's also just basic analog movement, which is what I'm trying. This is what I'm using as my default movement, but basically. But there's also an arm swinging option, which I don't have on, but you get the basic idea. I'd be like swinging my arms like this, and it would allow me to move faster with the analog stick. But yeah, we'll head into the Chamber of Heroes. I've actually unlocked part of this already. It's minor spoilers, I guess, but this is where you can adjust your stats when you level up. Normally this isn't unlocked right away. There's a riddle for you to solve, which I won't delve into that at all. But there's also a bunch of different armor sets in here, as you can see. Each one kind of defines a certain class. So like this one, I have a higher crouch speed. And crouching is important for not only just getting into little crevices, but also for stealth. So as you see, I'm getting low right now, and you see how my vision slightly changes? Like it kind of like glows in this bluish haze. That means I'm in stealth. So normally this is my normal movement speed while I'm stealth, but I could go faster if I had that armor set. And then there's like an enhanced version of that for more gold. Right now I'm wearing a magic set. I'm probably not going to show off magic for this video in particular. I want to do the melee, so I'm going to switch to the wire armor. So that did change how I look, and now I have more damage reduction instead of the spell bonuses. Alright, oh yeah, I need to adjust my stats too, so how about we go reset that. There we go, we'll just go pump it all into strength. How about that? I apologize if there's some like breathing. I've noticed in my other video for Gunheart there was like quite a bit of breathing coming up. This headset picks up a lot more sound than I thought, so all my breathing seems to be picked up. So I apologize for that. I guess VR is a bit too exciting for me at times. This is where I'm going to equip my weapons. There's also right there we have you can go play a public online co-op game. The co-op for me, unfortunately, so far, I did get to try it with a friend. It was kind of buggy and laggy though. I found it to be a lot more enjoyable in the single player. So that's what we're going to be doing for now. So as you can see here, I have a whole like different collection of weapons. I think, do I have all the weapons? Oh, I'm missing a spell. I'm missing that. And then there's, oh yeah, I'm missing whatever that is. I don't know what's that. It might be another type of shield maybe. But yeah, how about we go with which weapon should we use? Well, first of all, I guess I'll just show a sample. Here's just a basic melee weapon. You can see I can have one in each hand if I want. But I don't know if I want to use these, so I'm going to drop them by holding the grip and then letting go. And we got daggers if you want a stealth mode. Got a few different two-handed weapon options. Two-handed weapons you can use one-handed, but as you can see there, you go one hand, it does 30% damage, so that's not very good at all. So what you want to do is hold the trigger and the hand that you're holding the sword, and then it goes into two-handed mode, and then you can just kind of like position your hands like you really are holding a two-handed sword or something and slash with that. Alright, so how about we go with, I'm just going to go basic mode to show off the game. We're going to get just a one-handed sword and a shield, and as you can see this grid that comes up every once in a while is because I'm getting too close to my border, so you might see that happen a bit. Sorry about that. These are all the different spells. I guess here I'll put as you can see, this is a belt. I can store my sword. You just tap the grip button and it'll go in one of these slots. And there's also just like a quick way. If you don't want to physically put it in a specific one, you can just tap anywhere. Or maybe you can't. There we go. It has to be somewhat close and it'll magnetize to some spot. We're going to put that over there. We're also going to want a lantern. So I'll stick one of those there. As you can see where it says I have full health light, that's my weight, my armor class currently. Everything is weight values. If you equip too much, your weight will go higher, and then you'll move slower. So we got some spells here. I'll just show off this one, for example. This is the starter spell. To use these, you just hold the book, press the trigger on the other controller, boom! You can hold it down for longer, sometimes for increased effects. I don't know if this one has something. Oh yeah, there we go. So as you can see now, it left a little AoE thing behind. Yeah, we're not going to be doing any spells today. So I have these 3 slots, but there's also one that you can't see that's on my back, so if I wanted to, I could have extra light and put a light on my back, but I'm not going to because as you can see now I'm heavy with that back to light. And then there's also a collection of ranged weapons if you want to go that way, and then there's the marked weapon room, which I'll just go into. And these are for special, more powerful weapons, I'm assuming. Right now there's only one right there, but you have to find these tokens to get that. And actually spend the tokens, as you can see here. Black mark tokens can be found in dungeons. Find the black mark shopkeeper to trade your tokens. So yeah, I actually have enough to get one. I just have to find the shopkeep again. I did run into him once, but I didn't have enough at the time. Alright. How about we head off into a dungeon then? This is where the necromancer is. That's like the ultimate goal of the game, is to defeat him, but you'll want to become quite powerful before that. And to do that, you'll be leveling up by killing enemies and doing dungeons, because at the end of the dungeon, which hopefully I'll get to the end of one in this video, but you get chests which can then be opened to get weapons, and if you get duplicate weapons, it levels up that weapon, so over time you'll be getting more and more powerful. Alright, so I can either summon a nightmare dungeon or a normal dungeon. The nightmare dungeon, every time you successfully beat one, apparently it gets bigger and bigger. And as you can see, there's a name for them too. So Evil Dungeon of the Skeleton Archer, which I'm assuming means I'll be running into a lot of skeleton archers in that dungeon, which can be very annoying if you don't like dealing with ranged enemies. It might have to do with the boss that's there too. We're just going to do a normal dungeon for this video. So as you can see, I just have to pull the trigger and hold it over that book, and it brings up the dungeon over there. I didn't even mention how I was climbing either, did I? You can climb in this game, which is pretty cool, which you may have already experienced in some other games. You just have to hold the trigger on these vines here, and I can even grab onto the ceiling and hang there. See, I'm looking down. Whoa! Doesn't seem to be fall damage, don't have to worry about that. Anyway, let's head into a dungeon. We've been talking a bit too long. Alright, so we're starting off in an outdoor snowy area. These are some of my favorite types of areas. I hope they add more of these to the game. It's like most of the time you'll be indoors, so it's a nice change of environment when you get to be outside. And I can hear something in the distance, so I'm going to get my weapons ready. Now the combat in this game, before I head into a fight, you're not just able to waggle around all crazy to win. You have to really commit to a swing. You have to like really do the animation for it to register properly. And then after you hit, there's actually a cooldown on the weapon where you'll hear it make a sound after a couple seconds, second or two, and that's when it'll be at its full capable damage again. Alright, if you ever played Secret of Mana, and I think maybe Morrowind was like that too. Oh, there's our... So he's going to start shooting at us, so I'm going to get my shield ready, which is pretty small. Or maybe if he'll put it away if I get close enough. Oh, yep, here he goes. Oh! Oh! Oh, God. So I did get hit there. I was getting a little too close, I think. Oh! Okay, I got hit again. I wasn't ready for that. Oh, oh! Alright, so I'm getting hit quite a bit. This isn't good. We'll have to be extra careful now. Let's see. It's always good to look around. You never know if there'll be some like gold or hidden treasures somewhere. Okay, what do we got? Looking pretty empty now. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I like the sound design in this area. The wind sounds really nice. And I actually have a fan on in my room blowing on me, so it actually makes it even more immersive. It kind of feels like that is the wind. Alright, let's head in here. Oh, I must have come in through this door, unless this is just a bad door. I'm walking in circles apparently. Let's see. Yeah, I wasn't. Oh, there's the door. But yeah, I kept taking hits. I wasn't blocking properly, I guess. Before I wasn't having issues blocking, but right there I was. Well, here we go again. Another bad door. So we gotta hunt around some more. Let's see. Which way should I go? Trying to keep track of where I'm going. This area is like a bit of a maze. It has a little doghouse. Wonder if anything's in there. It doesn't look like it. Small doors. I'm in like a dwarven village of some kind. Is this it? There we go. Okay, I hear more skeletons. I prefer dealing with the orcs more than the skeletons. I was a lot better at blocking them, apparently. And we got some vines there. Is there any good reason to climb? It looks like there might be. Alright, then how about we take a peek? We'll climb up here. Grab onto this. Oh yeah, I was here already, but we can see what's up here. Huh. Oh, there's some gold. Oh. There we go, got a little bit of gold. Any more over here? Nope. I actually might take damage if I fall from this high. I don't really know. So we'll just do a drop here. And then a drop here. Oh, hello. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Come at me. So yeah, that seems to be the trick to blocking, is you actually have to hit the shield into it. I've had trouble with just like holding it still, and I'll still get hit sometimes. So yeah, you gotta push your shield into it, or maybe use your sword. I think you can even use your sword to do that too. Alright, but yeah, as you can see, when I blocked, it actually went into like a slow motion mode, giving you more opportunities to hit the enemy. Little secret spot here, you'll see these occasionally. And I could climb up those if I wanted, but it doesn't look like there's any reason to. So I'll just take a peek inside. You got a door here. So how about we just go in there? Keep moving. Alright, so another dungeon area. Sounds a bit spooky. Up. This is something you will run into a lot in this game. You'll have these areas that are just a tiny hallway, so they don't really have any kind of purpose, which is kind of weird. So yeah, we'll just move on to the next one. Alright, now we got our first trap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, run. So yeah, those always go back and forth 6 times and then they stop, so that's your time to run. Alright, so I can go that way for a door, past that trap, or I can check this way. So how about we check what's back here? I'm not hearing any enemies so far. We got poison. This part requires me to put my gear away, because I'm going to be doing some climbing to stay out of that poison. So as you can see, I'm getting kind of close to my wall. My barriers are coming up. Oh, so I gotta really hold on. Get on to the next. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I didn't want that to happen. That was embarrassing. It's actually my first time dying to that. type of trap.
Go to the summon spell book.
Alright, so when you die, as you can see, all my weapons are gone. So I gotta go back to the weapon chamber, which can get annoying. I have heard the developer might be working on a loadout system to where if there's something you were just using, maybe you could save it and then it'll automatically load that up. How about we do one more run with a different set of weapons? How about we could do spells or pistols. How about we go pistol mode? That sounds fun. Grab a lantern. We're still light. And light again, so we do a double lantern. Do one on my back. A lot of light. Alright, now since I'm going pistols, I'm actually gonna go to the Chamber of Heroes. And put some points in. Apparently I did level up, so I have another point, as you can see on that number up there. We're gonna get rid of my strength points and pump them all in dexterity for that extra range damage. Alright. So let's quickly get back into a dungeon here. I'd like to be able to complete one to show you guys the ending. Okie dokie. Climb up here. Whoa! There's bonuses you can accomplish while doing dungeons too. Either there's a stealth one where you get a lot of undetected kills. You have to sneak around. Or maybe it's just you have to go completely undetected. I'm not really positive. There's another one for not taking much damage and getting enough kills. And there's one for finding a mini-boss, because I'm pretty sure every dungeon does have a mini-boss. You just have to hopefully take the right path to find it. This place is a little spooky. You can see all my light that's coming off of me though, because I have double lanterns. This is an interesting thing. Don't know if that has any purpose. Making some noise though. So yeah, this is the cavern biome type. There's a few different. There's like the dungeon one up at the end of that already. The dungeon one, the outside snow, the caverns, which we're in right now. I'm not sure other than that. So we just got a dungeon one now. Up. Do we have orcs? I think I saw. Yep, there's some orcs. See if I can shoot them. Oh, they spotted me. Sometimes with the guns you can... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Get away! Alright. Oh. There's quite a few down there. Alright, cool. That animation usually means they're all dead, I think. Hopefully. Alright, we got a door there. I'm just going to keep heading through. I'm going to try and get through this in record time if possible. Oh, this is locked. Or it's jammed or something, because I don't see a lock on it. There are some doors that will be locked in certain rooms, and you have to find the keys. Such as that. Perfect. Alright, so I'm going to be key hunting now. So this sometimes can take a while, depending on the size of the floor. So I'm going to be trying to carefully look around and see where this key is. You guys may even end up spotting it before I do. I have a feeling it might be up here somewhere. Might have to climb to find this one. Let's see. Let's move over here. Not seeing it. Let's walk over. Where could it be? Let's hop back. Oh, I think I see it. There it is, and we got some gold too. Alright, so we're ready to go then. Just have to get back to that door. There's another type of room I hope we get. It's a non-combat type room that's based on just looking for stuff. Oh, we got one of these short hallway type deals. Seem to run into those a lot. Alright, we got some baddies. There is something up there that I don't like. Up is it's someone clipping through the wall. It's an orc. His axe. Let's see. Here's somewhere up there. Oh, hey buddy. This is a red orc, so he's gonna take more hits, maybe. Oh, no, he's gone. And he may have been the only one, because it did the victory animation. Okay. Anything? Oh, we got a door up here. There was one down there too, but I think I'm gonna go with this one. Because they probably expected most people to go to the first one they saw.
Strange power in this room,
uh-oh.
Dungeon Knight.
Alright.
Be careful.
That voice I just played means that there is a mini-boss here. This is a mini-boss room. The first time I encountered one of these, it like scared the crap out of me. Because it'll just suddenly spawn. Hopefully I can beat this guy. Oh, there he is. Stay away from me. I'm not equipped for this. Oh, I was hit. I'm trying to move out of the way. Ah! Stay away from me. I'm hitting a wall. He has a lot of health. Whew. Alright, we're wounded, but we made it. Alright, which way did we come in? I was like running in circles. Guess we'll find out. Whoa! Up here we go. This is one of those rooms I was talking about. Little rooms you have to investigate to find stuff. And as you can see, the key was in plain sight, which is kind of silly. Sometimes stuff's a little better hidden in here, but it's... The room's layout is always very similar, so it's not that difficult to find what you're looking for. So hopefully they mix these rooms up a bit. Sometimes there's... Oh yeah, there is some vines up there, but there's... Yep, and right there too, there's ways to get up, so there chances are there's going to be something up here. Let's see, let's grab onto these ones. So yeah, we got some gold to start. Oh, trying to reach it. Whoa! Anything else in the distance? I'm not seeing anything. Alright, let's hop down. So, oh, there we go. Sometimes there'll be stuff under these benches too, so it's good to look under things, or like behind them. Nothing right there. Alright, let's keep moving. So we got our key already. Oh, there we go. This is the end of the dungeon. So yeah, as you can see, since it was a normal dungeon, you get through these ones pretty quick. The nightmare ones are quite a bit longer. When you get to the end, you have to break these orbs, or the dungeon source, as they call it. Alright. And you get a victory room. I don't know if I'm going to get any bonuses, because I am wounded. Oh, but I did get the mini-boss. And so to start, I'm going to get 3 chests for completing the normal dungeon. Grab all those, and then I get a bonus room since I got at least one objective complete. I can grab some bonus chests while it plays this silly, fun music. Where you do the dungeon dance when you're done. Okay. Alright, let's return to the base. Now before we end this video, we're gonna go open those chests
Dungeon Knight.
in the weapon chamber.
The curse is weakening with every
So I got 7 total chests. Starting off with a weapon upgrade for the mace. As you can see, the level went up to 3. It was 2 before that. Another weapon upgrade. And when it upgrades, the damage can change, and I think the weight can lower, too. A bow. I'm hoping I get that last weapon there. I'd like to find out what that is. A spell upgrade. Oh, and I also have that spell over there that I don't have. Another spell upgrade. Oh, I got the last spell, Bringer of Storms. there's Bringer of Storms. Let's do a full charge. So all the spells are pretty similar, it seems. Just different elements. Oh, and a spell upgrade. Most unique spell weapon is the staff. So I believe it can be used as a melee weapon. As you can see, two-handed melee. Boom. But you can also shoot out these little exploding orbs, leave AoE fire behind. Anyway, that about wraps what I wanted to show off for this game. I'm not going to show off the Necromancer. I actually am still waiting to beat him. I'm going to be working on that still. Anyway, yeah, so far I've really been enjoying this game. If you're just looking for a solo experience, I'd say it might be worth it. It's pretty fun. As you can see here, co-op multiplayer, early testing phase, bugs, crashes can occur. If you're looking to play co-op, this might not be the game for you. You might want to wait until they get some of those patches in the game to fix that, because it is an early access game, so keep that in mind. Anyway, just keep an eye out. I'll hopefully be having some more VR game videos coming in the future, and not just VR too. I'm still covering normal games too. If you've been on my website, you'll see I do news posts pretty often, and then I do the occasional review as well for games covering many different genres and types. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.